A blessed day to everyone, and our devotion for today is found in the book of Leviticus, the third book of the Old Testament, chapter 22, verses 1 to 7, and it says, "And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to Aaron and his sons, so that they abstain from the holy things of the people of Israel, which they dedicate to me, so that they do not profane my holy name. I am the Lord. Say to them, if any one of all your offspring throughout your generations approaches the holy things that the people of Israel dedicate to the Lord, while he has an uncleanness, that people shall be cut off from my presence. I am the Lord. None of the offsprings of Aaron who has a leprous disease or a discharge may eat of the holy things until he is clean. Whoever touches anything that is unclean through contact with the dead of a man who has had an emission of semen, and whoever touches a swarming thing by which he may be made unclean, or a person from whom he may take uncleanness, whatever his uncleanness may be, the person who touches such a thing shall be unclean until the evening, and shall not eat of the holy things unless he has bathed his body in water. When the sun goes down, he shall be clean, and afterward he may eat of the holy things, because they are his food. This is the word of the Lord. Amen.
Good afternoon, everyone. My devotion for today is from Leviticus chapter 22, verse 8 to 14. He must not eat anything found dead or torn by wild animals, and so become unclean through it. I am the Lord. The priests are to perform my service in such a way that they do not become guilty and die for treating it with contempt. I am the Lord who makes them holy. No one outside a priest's family may eat the sacred offering, nor may the guest of a priest or his hired worker eat it. But if a priest buys a slave with money, or if a slave are born in his household, they may eat his food. If a priest's daughter marries anyone other than a priest, she may not eat any of the sacred contribution. But if a priest's daughter becomes a widow, or is divorced yet has no children, and she returned to live in her father's household, as in her youth, she may eat her father's food. No unauthorized person, however, may eat it. Anyone who eats a sacred offering by mistake must make a restitution to the priest for the offering and add a fifth of a value to it. The word of the God. Amen.
Good day, everyone. Our devotion for today is from the book of Leviticus, chapter 22, verse 15 to 22. The priest must not desecrate the sacred offerings the Israelite presents to the Lord by allowing them to eat the sacred offerings and to bring upon them guilt requiring payment. I am the Lord who makes them holy. Unacceptable sacrifices. The Lord said to Moses, Speak to Aaron and his sons and to all the Israelites, and say to them, If any of you, either an Israelite or an alien living in Israel, present a gift or a burnt offering to the Lord, either to fulfill a vow or as a freewill offering, you must present a male without defect from the cattle, sheep, or goats, in order that it may be accepted in your behalf. Do not bring anything with a defect. because it will not be accepted on your behalf. When anyone brings from the herd or flock a fellowship offering to the Lord to fulfill a special vow or a free will offering, it must be without defect or blemish to be acceptable.
A blessed day, everyone. Our reading for today is from the book of Leviticus, chapter 22, Acceptable Offerings. I'll be reading from verse 22 to 27, and here is the scriptures. Animals blind or disabled or mutilated or having a discharge or an itch or scabs, you shall not offer to the Lord or give them to the Lord as a food offering on the altar. You may present a bull or a lamb that is a part too long or too short for a freewill offering, but for a vow offering it cannot be accepted. Any animal that has its testicles bruised or crushed or turned or cut you shall not offer to the Lord. You shall not do it within your land. Neither shall you offer as a bread of your God any such animals gotten from a foreigner, since there is a blemish in them, because of their mutilation. They will not be accepted for you. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, When an ox or sheep or goat is born, it shall remain 7 days with its mother, and from the 8th day on, it shall be acceptable as a food offering to the Lord. Amen.
A blessed day, everyone. My devotion for today is from the book of Leviticus, chapter 22, verses 28 to 33. And it says, Do not slaughter a cow or a sheep and its young on the same day. When you sacrifice a thank offering to the Lord, sacrifice it in such a way that it will be accepted on your behalf. It must be eaten that same day. Leave none of it till morning. I am the Lord. Keep my commands and follow them. I am the Lord. Do not profane my holy name. I must be acknowledged as holy by the Israelites. I am the Lord, who makes you holy and who brought you out of Egypt to be your God. I am the Lord. This is the word of the Lord. Amen.